Hello everybody, AnimeScale back here again. Today we are comparing the 5 KAGE from the War Arc to the Akatsuki. To make the power scales more consistent, I have had to make some changes. So Mei and Gaara have been nerfed, whereas Sasori, Konan and Kakuzu received a little buff. So with all this being said, let's get started.
Yukuzo.
Black Zetsu fought against Mei and Chojuro, and he got clapped. I already said in other videos that I don't consider Zetsu a real fighter, but rather the intel guy of the organization. Idan is quite capable in hand-to-hand combat and kenjutsu, but to perform his Jushin ritual, he would have to get close to Mei. And as most of you know, she has not one but two Kekkei Genkai, that being lava and boil release, and I'm pretty sure she could easily keep Idan at distance and easily take him down with any of her ninjutsu. Mei wins this fight with low difficulty. Mei would defend herself quite efficiently against Deidara's Sea Clay variants, since just like Sasuke, she has an elemental advantage thanks to lightning release. However, Deidara can fly and attack her in various ways, and I see Mei having a very hard time taking Deidara down, and the result of a hypothetical fight between these two is very uncertain. Anyway, one thing is sure, Mei wouldn't survive Deidara's C0 self-destruct move. The range of the explosion is too wide, and Mei wouldn't be fast enough to move out of the way in time to save herself. Sakura and Chiyo managed to destroy the Iriko shell quite easily and dealt with the other puppets with high difficulty. It was stated that Tsunade is a way better medical ninja than Chiyo, and with Katsuyu, she might be able to withstand Sasori's poison, especially while in her 100 healing state. Tsunade has much more raw strength than the Sakura who fought Sasori, since by that time she couldn't use her Byakugo seal yet, and Katsuyu would also be a valuable asset to help Tsunade heal and study her opponent. Tsunade counters most of Sasori's abilities, and I see her raw strength and mitotic regeneration being winning factors here. Konan paper bombs wouldn't do much against the 4th Raikage lightning armor, and even assuming that she would be fast enough in turning herself into paper before A hits her with one of his punches, she would sooner or later run out of chakra. A's chakra reserves are much bigger than Konan since they were compared to the one of a tailed beast, and he would just have to wait for Konan to run out of chakra, become tangible, and then punch her to death. This is a very close fight because Kakuzu could use all 5 changes in chakra nature, and he is very strong in taijutsu. Considering how fast the Raikage is, would have no problem getting close to Kakuzu and engage him in taijutsu, not letting him perform all his different chakra-based ninjutsu attacks that A would anyway easily dodge, being one of the fastest characters in the series. Kakuzu's body is certainly durable, but he would in the end get defeated. A has a big elemental advantage in his comparison since Kisame's combat style is mainly focused on water release. They both have huge reserves of chakra, and this fight could end up with the Raikage overwhelming Kisame in taijutsu, or with Kisame absorbing most of the Raikage's chakra with his Samihada, in the end defeating him just like he did with B. I went for this second option, and Kisame is the winner of this round. Both Gaara and Kisame have large-scale attacks to use in long-range combat, and they are pretty relative in terms of power. Kisame has more chakra than Gaara, and if you would manage to get close to him and absorb his chakra with the Samihada, that would be an outright win for Kisame. Another interesting fight would be Onoki against Itachi. Onoki can fly, so he can easily avoid getting pierced and sealed by the Totsuka blade, and he's experienced enough to avoid eye contact to prevent genjutsu, but I don't think he has a reaction speed fast enough to dodge Amaterasu. It is also more than likely that the Yata mirror will be able to reflect Onoki's Jinton, since it is endowed with all nature transformations, and it can change its nature to nullify all incoming attacks. Onoki's particle style is a combination of 3 elements, and the Yata mirror would change its nature to reflect it. Obito phases through any attack, and he would defeat Onoki quite easily. Now against Pain, Onoki wouldn't stand a chance since the Preetha path could absorb Jinton, and he would get easily overwhelmed by all the other paths of Pain. So for this comparison, I gave Onoki a little help by giving him A as an ally to help him out. Onoki can speed him up and make his attacks hit harder with his heavy boulder jutsu, and the two will be fast and strong enough to take down at least 5 paths of Pain and then try to deal with the Diva Path in a 2v1 fight. Of course, to take down all the Animal Path summons and the other paths of pain, they would have to spend a lot of chakra, so the fight against the Diva Path would be a lot harder than it seems. To me, Pain would still win, but with high difficulty. So this is it, guys. Like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see everybody soon in my next video. So for now, take care. This is AnimeScale out. Bye.